The new Mercedes VISION EQXX concept has been praised for its economy and range, which are expected to pioneer the electric age. However, Mercedes Benz is not taking a nap. They are putting a lot of effort into expanding range and productivity. They started out on a quest to overcome all technological boundaries and push energy efficiency to new heights. And the VISION EQXX is the fruit of that ambition. It exemplifies the benefits that may be realized by starting from scratch and reconsidering the principles. So what's new? And what does Mercedes know about range that Tesla has not realized yet? The Mercedes Benz VISION EQXX is undoubtedly the electric vehicle of the future. Mercedes only began this project 1.5 years ago, and it will result in the most energy-efficient Mercedes-Benz ever produced, with a remarkable energy usage of less than 10 kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometers. It uses a battery that may fit even inside a tiny car and has a range of more than 1,000 kilometers on a single charge. The VISION EQXX is a cutting-edge vehicle in many ways and has a striking, futuristic appearance. That highlights the direction that the entire business is taking, creating the most coveted electric vehicles on the market. Engineers employed cutting-edge technologies to remove extra material, with help from 3D printing to decrease weight and minimize waste, inspired by natural shapes and in collaboration with creative startups. The Mercedes VISION EQXX's complete rear subframe, known as Bionic XX, is constructed by combining over 70 elements into a single bionic-engineered, optimized aluminum cast. Basically, the business employed a massive 3D printed sand mold that was probably built using an internal voxel jet machine to construct the Bionic X component, the biggest aluminum cast ever made by Mercedes. Even minor components like the suspension mount were cast from a 3D printed mold as well. Bionic XX was created internally by Mercedes-Benz, utilizing just digital methods and a completely original software strategy in the automobile industry. The end result is a maximum capability that is compactly packaged. The development engineers aim to employ material just where it was required for structural function. Another Bionicast component included in the VISION EQXX and the Bionic XX rear floor casting is the damper domes. It houses the suspension parts at the front of the automobile. They, like the Bionic XX casting, contribute significantly to minimizing weight, saving about 4 kilos compared to traditional pressed domes. Even while that component may be the most stunning, 3D printing was used to make other components as well. The weight of other components, such as the frame for the windshield wiper motor, was reduced from 2 kilograms to 200 grams using generative weight optimization and direct metal 3D printing. This procedure is a Mercedes-Benz registered trademark. The VISION EQXX solidifies Mercedes' position as the brand that marries luxury and technology in the automobile industry and beyond. The top researchers from the Mercedes R&D facilities have collaborated with engineers from their Formula 1 and Formula E projects on VISION EQXX. They demonstrate the direct applicability of advances in the racing industry, where the powertrains are already heavily electrified. They challenge established development techniques with an original mindset and creative thinking outside the box. This really is the way to go. The VISION EQXX is an innovative but entirely practical step toward the future of electric car technology. In addition to its revolutionary energy efficiency, it provides important solutions to urgent problems. For instance, using sustainable materials throughout significantly reduced the carbon impact. Moreover, its UI and UX include a revolutionary new one-piece display that covers the whole width of the vehicle and comes to life with responsive real-time visuals. Other UI and UX components employ technology that simulates the functions of the human brain to enable the automobile and driver to work as a unit, and the software-led development methodology that produced it transforms how electric automobiles are built. Many of its innovations, such as the Mercedes-Benz modular architecture's next generation for small and medium-sized automobiles, are already being incorporated into the production. In just 18 months, this amazing project moved from a white paper to a fully functional car. It gathered talent from all around the world into a cross-functional, multidisciplinary team, including Stuttgart, Formula One, a wide range of startups, partners, and universities. They engaged in intellectual combat with one another, applying the most recent innovations to create sophisticated, highly effective solutions with immediate application potential to increase range. The Vision EQXX heralds the introduction of a fresh, ultra-purist design aesthetic and is a new representation of interior design efficiency. Interestingly, the interior arrangement departs from traditional design methods by emphasizing a small number of modules and the elegant simplicity of lightweight design. This is demonstrated by the absence of complicated geometries and the seamless incorporation of lightweight components into the interior design aesthetic, rendering typical trim materials unnecessary. Numerous avant-garde materials from startup businesses throughout the world are used inside. For instance, the doorknobs are constructed of biosteel fiber from AM Silk. This biotechnology-based silk-like fabric with high strength and vegan certification was developed by the company that first created biofabricated nature-identical fiber. Its application here is a first for the automobile industry and combines cutting-edge technology with genuine environmental purity. Another sustainable material that adorns the interior of the Vision EQXX is Milo. It's a vegan leather substitute manufactured from mycelium, the subterranean root-like structure of mushrooms. It is created mostly from renewable materials that can be found in nature, since it is certified bio-based. Onto the carpets, they are composed entirely of bamboo fiber for the flooring. This natural raw material not only grows quickly and is sustainable, but also has a very opulent appearance and feel. Because these and similar materials have the potential to replace a variety of petroleum and animal-based goods now used in automotive applications, Mercedes Benz opted to adopt these novel, high-performance, sustainable materials. Together, they illuminate a future for a luxurious design that respects the environment and saves resources. The Vision EQXX also makes considerable use of recycled waste products elsewhere. For instance, PET bottles were used to create a shimmering fabric to accentuate the floor and door trim. Moreover, the upper body of the one-piece screen was connected to the doors and headliner higher up in the interior using Dynamica, which is constructed from 38% recycled PET. And that's not all. Guess what? UBQ patches, created using a 3D printer, were used to patch up the holes in the Bionic XX rear floor casting. The finished product shows that this novel engineering strategy has the potential to generate weight reductions of between 15 and 20% when compared to a component made traditionally. It represents a turning point for a lightweight design that satisfies the stringent Mercedes-Benz quality standards. Mercedes-Benz employed this UBQ bio-based thermoplastic to optimize the sustainability of the Vision EQXX, whereas most autos produce their component parts using polymers derived from petroleum. The bionic exterior shell of the new automobile and interior components like the headrests both include UBQ. According to Albert Doer, chairman and co-CEO of UBQ Materials, the inclusion of sustainable materials into premium, high-performance automobiles has just begun. Using compression molding and 3D printing, UBQ can be easily integrated as a drop-in solution with current tools and production processes. These cutting-edge, environmentally friendly materials bring up entirely new possibilities, and the tactile and aesthetic finishes are superb. This weight reduction also significantly increases range. Without a doubt, it's a 10-10. Anyway, what do you think of the Mercedes EQXX's lightweight and green components? And do you think the range in this beast will give Elon Musk a run for his money with Tesla? That's all from this video. See you in the next one.